Alright, good news, y'all. We're gonna have another beginning time lapse because I started working on the main part of the castle. You can kind of see it from here, kind of. But I'm gonna throw up the time lapse. I did a couple time lapses, but they're very long, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna show all of it. But basically, here's the beginning of the time lapse. Alright, so I did those time lapses on the first half of the castle because that's the part that I kind of knew what I was doing. I ended up having to redo it a couple times, like in specific areas, if you can point those out in the time lapse, because I apparently got a couple blocks off. The castle is a good mixture of mirroring one another, but also just being not mirrored. I don't know how to explain that. It's even but not even at the same time. So I had to fix a couple things, but I was going to do a time lapse of the top half of the castle, but I messed up a lot. I will say my own faults. I messed up a lot, so I kind of did it off screen. So this is kind of what it all looks like. So let's get up close and then I'll show you guys it far away a little bit. But it's all empty on the inside. And I ended up doing this thing right here to where this was just normal. I think it was like andesite, whatever this one is. It's like polished andesite, I think. But to me it looked like a sword. So I put a sword in it. And then if you go away, let me see if I can land safely. If you go away far enough, it looks pretty cool. The roof I still need to work on, but if you kind of look at it, like there's a sword. I thought it would be kind of cool to have like a gilded moment. And then if you look at the stuff on the side, they kind of look like two pickaxes. which honestly I did not plan that out. I did want to put a little bit of a blue moment there, like in that little arch where the crosshair is, but I ended up kind of making little pickaxes. Don't really know how that happened, but it did. But yeah, this is as far as I've gotten on the entirety of the castle. Like I said, it is kind of symmetrical, but kind of not at the same time. So I definitely need to do some of the edges and some smaller things. And then I did plan on working on the roof a little bit more, but just this part took a while. And I kind of want to add some pointy moments to it, like how I have here, and then on the actual roof that I'm standing on here. But that is definitely going to be a future episode. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to try to plan out the first floor and some of the second floor, and then I don't need to fall. There we go. Almost died there. But I definitely need to light up some of the areas because I have died a couple of times over here. And I need to just figure out what the heck I'm going to do over here. There's a lot to do. Oh, this is what the back looks like, by the way. I'm going to go out some. This is what the back looks like. There's a couple areas that I made to where there's like little, what do you call those? Porches? Little porches that you can hang out on. Areas that are not covered by any type of roof or anything, which I thought was pretty cool. And there's moments like this that I definitely need to... Oh, hello. Oh, yep. I was about to say there's areas like that that I definitely need to spawn proof, but then that happens. Oh, how am I going to get up there? Oh, no. Well, I'm going to go save my stuff, and then we're going to go to the shopping district because I have some stuff in the shopping district I need to do. Hey y'all, so in the shopping district, I wanted to point out the couple of shops that we had in the auction. Bigfoot won a couple of the shops, but I'm the one that won the ice shop. I have a couple plans for it, not quite sure yet, but I just want to point this out that I decided to go ahead and put in an auction for it, and it has like a couple of shulkers of just like ice related things and end rods, so I think it'll be really cool to turn that into something. But the main reason why I decided to get this sucker is because of this polar bear. I thought it was really cute. I really wanted to do something with them, so I thought that was really fun. But that should happen in like a couple of episodes or so. I'm not quite sure when I'm going to get to that. But the main thing I wanted to do is with the MSC building, because the MSC has not been very active lately. And I really wanted to do something with the whole cleaning up the shopping district idea that I have. So I wanted to basically commandeer their basement. They've given me permission to do so. I've asked the other people that are like built the building and stuff like that, and I've been given permission to use their basement to make something. And so this is just kind of what the basically building of the first floor of the MSC looks like. And they said that I can make a water elevator in these two little closets that they have. So I have like a little area underneath it that they already cleared out that I think will be really fun to do, because I spent a lot of time making a sewer system. So I went ahead and added a bunch of stone brick to this little sewer system that I made underneath the whole shopping district, because I wanted to find some way to connect the roads underground, and eventually I would like to add some type of thing to connect to my trash cans. I'm thinking maybe either a water elevator of sorts, or like some type of railroad line that connects all the trash cans to my thrift store building, since I have that whole thing going on, since like the trash is resold in the thrift store. The only two connections to the sewer are right here, which is underneath my thrift shop, and then the other connection is to the MSC. And so I figured might as well make it to where underneath the MSC I do something. Who knows? But what I really wanted to do with the basement of the MSC building is that with all of the auctions that we were having, and with some of the games that we were also doing, I wanted to give our little community the chance to have a place to put all community made diamonds. So it's like the diamonds from the auction, and then anything that happens in the future. If we decide to do this, I wanted us to have a place to put them all. And so I figured it would be kind of fun to take that basement idea that's connected to the sewers and then add a vault to it. So I went ahead and built it. I'm currently waiting to see if anybody wants to like put their diamonds in it or whatever. But this is the water elevator. I haven't done anything to the actual building besides the water elevator. So if we go down here, it's like a little waiting room. And so this is the entrance to the vault. This is storage stuff for the MSC from whenever I took it out of that closet area. And then if we run through here, I made a little office for myself, because since I made the vault in the basement, I figured I'd make an office for myself because just as a quick note, that I finally thought of a name for the little group that I'm trying to start to help clean up the shopping district. So it's like how the MSC is theoretically cleaning up the shopping district, I'm physically cleaning up the shopping district. And so that's why I made like the trash cans, and I helped with some of the roads and stuff. And so I decided to name it Operation Owa Owa, because what else am I going to name it? So I included a little thing of myself, and then I included a couple signs about Owa Owa. So it's like, here at Owa Owa, we plan to help beautify the shopping district. Want to help? Have an idea? Contact PB and she can help. And then if we end up using the vault to store all the diamonds, I just put a little sign saying all diamonds collected in the vault are for community use. And so I'm going to show the vault in a moment, but a cool little thing that I did is that whenever people want to pay for something, they can put it in this little barrel here, and it will go directly into the vault, which I think is pretty cool. So not everybody will have access to the vault unless we decide to, but for now, me and Kip Snip are the only ones that have access to it, because this is a key code entry. So there's a dropper here with a little lever, and as you can see, there's nothing here. And I'm going to put the key in and then flick the lever, but I'm not going to show you what the key looks like or what the name of the key is, so that way nobody can basically hack into it. So BRB. Okay, the key is in there, and so if you flick the lever, it opens, which is pretty cool. And so this is what the inside of the vault looks like. And then if you come over here, this is where the diamonds come through, and these are just a couple of shulkers that I found. One is belongs to another member that I still need to give it to them whenever they are on next. And this one is just a random shulker box that I found when digging underneath here of the MSC, and it was just like underground, like a couple blocks underground, and so I don't really know who it belongs to. I kind of want to keep it for myself because, as you could tell, it has a good amount of diamonds in it, but I just decided to keep it in here in case somebody claims it. Who knows? But yeah, this is pretty cool. Since the key is inside of it, it opens and closes, but let me take the key out and then I'll show you what it does. Okay, now that the key is out, it won't open, which is pretty cool. And so you have to have the key that is renamed to a specific thing in order to open it. And yeah, that's pretty cool. I had fun doing all this. The sewer system took the longest. It has a bunch of stone and sea lanterns, and I had to like dig out part of it. And it like goes underneath all of the roads here in the shopping district. Oh, at least all of the ones that are like on this side of the shopping district and not like underneath the gaming district. I almost forgot what it was called. So it's like all the roads that are in the actual shopping district next to the shops have a sewer system connected to it. And like I said, I want to eventually connect all of the trash cans to the point where I can have the trash flow to the actual thrift store that I have put together. And so I'd like to do that eventually, but I am still working on a way to not lag up the server. It's like if I use a lot of hoppers, then I know that'll cause lag, and then I'm not sure if we want the noise from the mine carts and I don't really want to make it to where if we use a water stream of some kind, I don't want us to lose any items. So I'm not quite sure if that's going to work or not. But yeah, this is pretty much the basement of the thrift store, if I can talk. And if you come up here, you end up inside of it. The thrift store itself has actually been doing pretty good. I've been selling some just like regular blocks and stuff, which is pretty cool. The other stores are doing pretty good as well. I haven't done much in the shopping district recently besides stocking things. Not much has changed overall. The Bigfoot store and then the TNT shop are still MSC'd. I think we may talk to the MSC at some point to see what we can do to untape these. I don't really know. Since this one was like a citizen's arrest, I may see what we can do, like pay a fine to the vault or something, and then that way, like, I think we talked about possibly using the diamonds in the vault to help out other players whenever they die, or maybe use them to help pay for future builds or future games or whatnot. But yeah, I also need to figure out what I want to do over here. I mainly bought this store because of Neely Bear. I'm probably gonna give him a new name. I just really wanted the polar bear. And I even have like this little area over here so I can look at him all the time. So I need to figure out what to do with him. I kind of want to leave the shop itself because I think it's really cool looking. And so I may just like trap him in there and make like a shop over here or something since there's a space. I just really wanted to keep him. But other than that, I think that's it for this episode. We did a lot. There was a lot of building and such. So thank you guys for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. There's still a whole lot that we need to do. Like I need to continue working on the whole castle thing. I need to do the interior and then figure out what the heck I'm doing with the roof, because roofs are like the hardest things to put together. But I really liked how the basement of the MSC turned out. Like I said, I got permission to do that, and I'm not quite sure if we're gonna actually use that as the vault. I know we talked about maybe doing a vault in the bank basement as well, but I figured this vault would be also fun to do, so we may end up just using it for Operation Hour, who knows. But if any of the other Minetopians are interested in helping with Hour, you can feel free to help out. This was just something I decided to throw together because I thought it would be funny, and I also thought if anybody wants to help with the shopping district, they can. It's there for the taking, who knows. But yeah, that was really fun to put together, and thank you guys for watching. If you like the video, make sure to like it and also subscribe, and if you do subscribe, make sure to hit the bell icon. Other than that, I will see you guys in the next video.